Hello, I'm Stephanie Pagewise of Open Heart, Open Mind, and I am a Shinrin Yoku guide. Shinrin Yoku is also known as forest bathing. I stand here on the ancestral homelands of the Susquehannock and Conestoga First Peoples, currently known as Wrightsville, Pennsylvania, in the land colonized as the United States. I am actually on the banks of the Susquehanna River, which is one of my favorite places in the world. My path to becoming a guide has lasted a lifetime. I have long been a lover of the forest and anything outdoors. I have pictures of me camping in the snow with my parents when I was about a year old. When I was a young child, I spent long days in the forest around my home. We had a teepee fort, there were lakes to play in or ice skate on, creeks to wade in, and trails to explore. I had a group of friends, think little rascals, who were on this adventure with me. In my adulthood, hiking in the mountains was a favorite activity. I have also been a volunteer for the Audubon Society, and I am a certifiable tree hugger. As I grew into adulthood and into my perception of the world, I came to believe that we are part of an interconnected web of life. For me, nothing characterizes this more than the forest. Within the forest, I can see all of the flora and fauna living together in harmony. Life, death, and the interweaving of all are seen in every inch. I once had the very best argument of my life while hiking in the White Mountains of New Hampshire. It lasted for 12 miles, and I felt like the forest gave me permission to be in my anger, my hurt, my silence, and also supported me to let my voice be heard. That was when I conceived of the idea of doing some type of therapy in the forest. I began to learn more about the different types of things that others were doing, but usually it was more wilderness and adventure-based. I was so excited to find forest bathing. I loved my first experience, which was when I connected with the forest in a different way. And I thought maybe someday I could share this with others. In this extremely electronic world where relationships are based in the cloud and connection happens via text message, the call to become a Shinrin Yoku guide has become very strong. My calling on this planet is to connect beings with others to create community. This can be with other humans or with animals, plants, air, water, anything that is on the planet. Deep connection is where our deepest healing is. Many in the queer community have been disconnected from family, nature, spirituality, and their authentic self. I strongly believe that forest bathing can be a conduit for reconnection. We have been told that our nature is not natural. We have been shunned and ostracized. We have thus disconnected, hidden, and engaged in self-harm. In this culture of division, where the LGBTQIA+ community is under such attack, it is time for us to heal our wounds and come together to bring forth a renewed paradigm of love. I believe that this atmosphere of love has flourished on Earth previously. Ask any Indigenous person. It's time for us to bring it back. I trust that the practice of Shinrin Yoku is one path to that certain outcome. In the forest, there is no such thing as disconnection or separation. All things are part of it. It is the web of interconnected life. It is a totem for us all to view as a way of life, a way of being. Humans are part of this web, and it's time for us to remember ourselves as such. I know that I would not be the person I am today without the connections in my life or in the forest as my guide. A little technical difficulties there. So when I needed respite, I found the forest. When I needed fun, I found the forest. When I need inspiration, I go to the forest. I am the forest, and the forest is me. Shinrin Yoku is my path. Please join me. I look forward to seeing you on the trails and off.